This is your weekly review. Today we're going to break down the latest news, rumors, and updates for G.I. Joe all in one fast-paced video. We have a jam-packed video full of updates, so stay tuned until the end. On our most recent episode of the Fans First Talk Show, we broke the news that Heavy Duty is on the way. Through our research, Viper Island has confirmed that an action figure of Heavy Duty is included in Hasbro's plans. We did more digging, and our research also revealed that Hasbro applied for Heavy Duty's trademark on June 9th, 2023. And this information is also confirmed directly by the United States Trademark Office. This trademark is for a toy action figure attached to the G.I. Joe brand. As we've covered in the past, Hasbro's lead design manager for G.I. Joe said in a fall 2023 interview that the Hasbro team had completed the 2024 lineup for Classified, and that they were already working on the 2025 lineup and open to ideas from fans. So our information also lines up with this timeline, and Hasbro's application for the Heavy Duty trademark in June 2023. As for when Heavy Duty will join Classified, that is up to Hasbro. But as we've shown you, the wheels are in motion and there is now proof to back that up. Stay tuned to Viper Island for more details and breaking news. When we know more, as always, we will let you know. Over the past 6 months, we broke the news about Xandar, Metalhead, the Iron Grenadier theme line, the Iron Grenadier, and the Iron Grenadier Bat joining the Classified series, amongst others. If you enjoy the work we do, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future breaking news. We put in a lot of work and do research to get our information firsthand as often as we can. Next, at Hasbro's December live event, the G.I. Joe team shared 4 new name-only reveals of upcoming figures for Classified. One of them is Nemesis Immortal. There's been some confusion in the community, but to clarify, this is the same character as Nemesis Enforcer. Due to trademark issues, they had to change the name. This is the same thing that happened with the Steel Corps Troopers, which were originally called the Steel Brigade back in the 80s, until the boutique brand Valiverse registered the abandoned Steel Brigade trademark and made their own Steel Brigade figures. Through our research, we can confirm that Nemesis Immortal has already been designed, painted, and is ready to present as a digital render whenever Hasbro decides to share it publicly. If the Nemesis Immortal digital render is shared at the next Hasbro Live event, that should not come as a surprise. According to what we've learned, Nemesis Immortal is going to be very large and an imposing beast of a figure, just like he was in G.I. Joe the movie. We believe that there's a strong possibility that Nemesis Immortal may even be one of this year's convention exclusives. Stay tuned. When we know more, we'll pass it along. Next, over to Starduster. All of Starduster's traditional accessories have recently been made for other figures. This includes Retro Duke's helmet, the Steel Corps Trooper's jetpack, Gung Ho's grenade launcher, and the Duke body mold. Starduster will be a deluxe figure, but what does this mean? In the recent past, deluxe figures like Chuckles and Dr. Mindbender were considered deluxe mostly due to their specialty packaging. Meanwhile, other deluxe offerings such as the Snow Serpent, Tripwire, and Snow Job earned that label due to the amount of accessories and secondary parts which were included. However, we have reason to believe that the Starduster Deluxe set will include a larger add-on, similar to Scrap Iron and the Anti-Armor Drone, and the Hiss 788 Technov Viper and SMS. In short, we believe that Starduster will be one of this year's convention exclusives, and that he will be paired with the Jump Launch Pad and some blast effects. Given that the Steel Corps Troopers already include Jump Jetpacks, which are interchangeable with any other figure, the Jump Launch Pad would instantly become the centerpiece of any display. Given the recent nods to history, like Sergeant Slaughter including a mini Sarge figure, or even the Crimson Strike team and Chuckles having related packaging, there might be another way to make Starduster even more special and memorable. The first version of Starduster was a mail-in exclusive tied to the G.I. Joe Action Stars serial in 1985. In a perfect world, we will receive Starduster with a jump launch pad contained inside cereal box design plastic-free packaging. But let's turn this over to you. What would you like to see as part of Starduster's deluxe set? And what do you think Hasbro is likely to give us? Do you agree with us, or do you have something different in mind? The jump launch pad will certainly result in a much higher price point, and we understand that that will already be the case with Starduster. Including the jump launch pad with Starduster would also give us incredible diorama shots and promotional shots for the packaging. Let us know your ideas in the comments below. We want to hear from you. And before we move on, we invite you to quickly do us a favor and smash that like button to show your support for the show and the work that we put into it. Next, Nagahide and his pet boar Clyde will be released this year. We've previously shown you Nagahide's hat as well as his head sculpt, and this is how the prototype parts of the classified Nagahide should appear. He has a full-on snarl and is baring his teeth. There's a collection of scars on his forehead from previous battles, and he's also sporting a mutton chop beard and mustache. Nagahide is a member of the Dreadnoks, so he should be a welcome addition to the classified lineup. In the background of Metalhead's packaging, there is a derailed high-speed train. Standing on top of it is Nagahide. This high-speed train is a direct reference to the cartoon episode from Deke called Granny Dearest. Both Metalhead and Nagahide were central characters in this episode. On a side note, Hasbro has recently been introducing new classified figures of characters who appeared in the less popular cartoon series produced by Deke, including Metalhead, Nagahide, Big Ben, Range Viper, Airborne, and others. So we'll keep an eye out for future figures inspired by the Deke series. Now that we have a much better prototype preview of Nagahide, what are your thoughts? And how excited are you for the Dreadnought Safari Hunter, Nagahide, and his pet boar Clyde? Let us know in the comments below. Next, as we've been saying for months, stay tuned for a new Hasbro live event on Thursday, February 1st, 2024. Here's what we're expecting: the official 60th anniversary kickoff, the introduction of Super 7's new O-Ring line, new classified series digital renders, and new classified pre-orders including the Hisfire Team 788 Technov Viper and SMS, Doc, Jinx, Dreadnought Torch, and Night Creeper. Furthermore, we have a lot of updates and details to share on all of these figures. Let's start with the Technov Viper and SMS. Technov Viper is intended to be the fourth member of the Hisfire team, joining the Range Viper, Trooper, and Officer. The SMS is future-proof to tow behind other vehicles. The trailer hitch has two positions, one for towing behind a large vehicle like the Hiss Tank, and the other for towing behind a mid-sized vehicle like the Vamp or Cobra Stinger. The Stinger has not yet been announced by Hasbro, but rest assured, Viper Island confirmed late last summer that it is on the way with a gray Cobra Officer as its driver. The SMS will feature different modes of articulation. The SMS rockets are 9 inches long. They rest on an articulated swivel, and this can spin around. It can also tilt up or down. There's a control panel on the side of the SMS, and storyline-wise, this control panel is supposed to pair with the hologram readout panel on Technov Viper's wrist. And the Technov Viper will include a lot more accessories than what was shown in the digital render. In terms of what he'll come with, it'll be the same as the classic Technov Viper. Viper Island has also confirmed that the G.I.JOE MMS will also join Classified later this year. No word yet on which figure will be attached to the MMS, but we are leaning towards Colonel Hawk. And to clarify, that's just speculation on our part for now. Next, let's talk about Jinx. According to Hasbro, Jinx will have a brand new head sculpt. We've also confirmed that Jinx will not be a redeco of Akiko, Blue Ninja, Vipra, or any other previous figure. Jinx will be all new. Hasbro has said that Jinx will have some fun new accessories. We believe that this will include her Naginata staff, swords, and her traditional backpack. Back in August, we confirmed that Jinx will be a loyal rendition of the all-red Sunbow version from G.I. Joe the movie. This next part is speculation based on other recent releases. We expect that Jinx may have two head sculpts, one masked and one unmasked, just like her appearance in the movie. Next, we move on to Dreadnought Torch. We previously showed you this image of Torch's head sculpt. Based on information from the G.I. Joe team at Hasbro, Torch's accessories should include flame blast effects to pair with his flamethrower accessory. This is not confirmed, but based on the information we have, we believe this is the case. Torch's sunglasses will not be removable. Next, over to Night Creeper. Months ago we showed you images of Night Creeper's two head sculpts. The version 1 inspired head sculpt has a hood which wraps around the head and has a headband around the forehead. The head sculpt itself is similar to Commando's Snake Eyes. It's a mask with goggles. The version 2 inspired head sculpt is a new design, but similar to the 1993 version from the Ninja Force subset. For accessories, we anticipate a lot of reuse from previous figures like the Red and Blue Ninjas and Storm Shadow. This includes a compound bow, swords, sickles, and machetes. Next, over to Doc. At the time of filming, there have been no details on what accessories Doc will include. Options should include a medical kit, flare launcher, helmet, handgun, and sunglasses with green lenses. Depending on how much Hasbro is willing to spend, a stretcher would be very popular, but nothing has been confirmed so far. Stay tuned for an official announcement by Hasbro in the coming weeks. This past fall, we told you months in advance that there would be a December live event, including the week that it would happen. That's exactly how it played out. And back at the start of November, we told you that the following live event would be on or around Thursday, February 1st. If anything should change, we'll let you know the moment we find out. My name is Liam. You can follow me on Instagram at Viper Island. For all things G.I. Joe, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you want to support the show, smash that like button. Until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, have a great day, and yo Joe!